I take the little gold bottle and make it appear that I am not interested, but there is something within me that is drawn to this. Why does this feel warm? I rub my thumb against the cap. The booth is not quiet, and I am oddly alone with this bottle, as though it is bidding me to do something. I uncap it carefully. The perfume drifts up, sweet, strange, pale, near emotional. That is different, I tell myself once. Inhaling it in, it slips into me, as though I never lived. There is some strange skip in my heart, and I hold fast to the counter a moment to put my balance. I can hear a small voice trembling into my left ear. Become her. I move my head about. There is no one anywhere near me. All right, that is new, all right, I say, pushing up a laugh. However, the words are sinking. I feel them sinking down, and they are lodging in my chest, somewhere warm. I attempt to dismiss it, yet my feelings are strangely sweet. It was as though the smell had taken away the sting in me. Why then am I so sentimental about perfume? I say, a hand on my heart. My pulse is so tender, as though I were answering an invisible question. A woman that passes by looks at me with a brief smile. I return her smile, involuntarily, and somehow it seems to me to be natural, too natural. Get it together, I tell myself. But the coziness of the perfume spins my arms, weaves about my wrists like wool. The smell is hanging around my neck, despite the capped bottle. How is it still here? I ask quietly. My breathing is slow, gentle. Every inhalation seems to be educating me on how to be softer. It is only perfume, I repeat, but my voice shakes as though it does not agree. As I begin to imagine my hair cascading down my back and my fingers playing with earrings that I do not have. Where is this coming from? I ask out loud. The fantasies are too natural, as though it was some of my old memories I lost somewhere. I set the bottle aside, but my hand remains suspended and does not want to drop. Why do I want this? I whisper. It is that my throat narrows, not in fear, but desire. It seems that one of the doors within me creaked open and showed me a kindliness I never dared to admit. It is throbbing softly in my chest, as though someone was putting a hot hand there. Okay then, what is happening? My voice is not low, higher, soft. I gulp, shocked by the slight alteration, but part of me likes it. I breathe out slowly, with the attempt of settling myself, yet the heat pervades further and gathers in my stomach. No, this cannot be so, I tell myself, but I am strangely bolder, nearly, dare I say, inquisitive. The whisper repeats itself in slight tones, sweet, warm. I attempt to turn my back, and my feet are lazy. My body is in a different tune that I have never heard in my life, but somehow I recall. Why am I getting the feeling that I am a different person? My hands shake not with fear, with anticipation. A gentle wave passes over me, love and peaceful. The perfume whispers to me in my ear, "Ready?" I whisper back, "I don't know," but deep down, I already do. It seems as though my body is holding its breath. Some kind of beautiful thing is about to start. My waist is molded into me with a fine pull. Oh! I take a breath and am appalled at the soft curve that is made. My hips melt and give a new equilibrium. It does not hurt. It is like sliding into some other version of me that I had been in a dream but never confessed to.
My throat is getting warm, and when I say, "Is this really me?" my voice goes a little higher, and it is light and feminine. I feel my throat, and I cannot believe. The trembling is softer, melodic. The thought of hearing myself so makes me shudder with delight. My cheeks tingle. The bones slightly decrease, my lips swelling into a natural gloom. I feel them with my fingertips and am shocked by their soft form. I look, I say to myself, shocked and pleased by the correctness of it.
I can feel a cool breeze washing my lengthening hair against my shoulders. Long? I mumble, and raise the silky strands. There is something about the texture that makes me tear up. It is like something I never wanted to know why I wanted to want. A compelling force fantasy fills up my chest and circles into smoothness. My dress changed. I dare not breathe. But because of immense recognition, "This is me," I whisper. Its reality is so great, it practically flattens me out. My legs are slick, my posture changes, and I am standing with a graceful balancing that is instinctive. I say I am not fighting it anymore, and put a hand on my hip. The whisper of the perfume has settled down, near arrogant. My posture is automatic, with one foot slightly ahead of the other. The lightness and expressiveness of my body, that is what it is like to be confident. I breathe deeply and can feel the swell and fall of my less robust shape with silent pride. My hair I twist over my side and fasten with a red thin ribbon. "Cute," I say, startled to find that I like the mere movement so much. The gesture is organic, as though I have performed it my entire life. I rub my clothes with my hands, and I can feel that it does not fit me. "I like this figure," I mutter, sweeping dust off my dress in gentle, delicate movements. My fingers work in a natural way that is almost relaxing. I do a little step forwards, and I make my hips swing on their own. "Oh, that is nice." I chuckle to myself and am surprised at how soft my laugh is. Every motion has a lesson of me to her. Once more, I pick the bottle of perfumes and hold it to my heart. "Thank you," I say to myself, letting me get hold of myself. The smell is enclosing me like a blanket. I gather myself on the street and walk proudly, one foot a sweet oath that I am now what I was supposed to become. I sit on my bed, legs tucked softly beneath me, still warm from the memory of becoming myself. The room feels gentler tonight, like it's welcoming the woman I finally am. I open my notebook, smiling as I write my first list as Leah. A floral dress, a pastel cardigan, soft stockings, a cute handbag, lip gloss, a pink hair clip. Each word feels like a quiet promise, a tender beginning to the life I've waited so long to live.
Hey friends, thanks for watching. Love this story? Get early access to upcoming stories and bonus content on my Patreon. Your support means the world to me. Links below.